Zach Britton, who's having a nice year.
He struck him out, and the Orioles win.
And he has been dominant as the closer.
And down he goes. Aroldis Chapman, arguably the most lethal weapon in all of Major League Baseball.
Chappie leaves him happy.
Chapman slams into him.
Greg Holland, one of the best closers in the game.
He's been lights out.
That was nasty from Holland.
Go ahead, Greg.
He's one of the best closers in baseball.
And Craig Kimbrell is coming into the game.
He struck out the side.
Once again has put together just another incredible season.
That's as electric as Craig Kimbrell has been in any appearance this year.
All four guys had great 2014 seasons, but Wade Davis, if you could only vote for one, who would you give your vote to?
I'd have to go with Greg. I think he was the best I've ever seen. And
not Greg Amsinger. He means Greg Holland.
Greg Holland.
Okay, good.
One of the best years I've ever seen out of a closer.
And you saw it firsthand. Let's see if Wade's prediction would actually come to fruition. Oh my, Greg Holland is your Gibby Award winner for Closer of the Year, one of 3 pitchers to save all 14 wins in a best-of-7 postseason series. He did that in the American League Championship Series. Overall, he went 53 for 55 in save opportunities this year. That's including regular and postseason play. His ERA 1.44 during the regular season, under 1 in October. And Greg Holland is winning his first Gibby, and he joins us here inside Studio 3. Greg Holland of the Royals, congratulations, man.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Take a seat. Let's chat. We talked to Wade about, taking on the 8th inning role as a setup guy. You have really found a home as a closer. Talk about how that role has kind of defined you.
I think, the bullpen as itself, we put in so much time and energy into preparing ourselves day in and day out. And that's the beauty of being a relief pitcher. You expect to pitch every day, and you got to be ready to go. And that's something I really embellish as a player because, I'm not getting to play shortstop anymore, but I got a chance to be in the game at some point every day.
And you were perfect in the postseason. When you talk about the adrenaline and really handling the pressure of the postseason versus the regular season.
Yeah, it's an uptick for sure. But, I think once you get out there and throw those first few pitches, you kind of get locked into just competing and trying to, if you can think about executing and what that hitter's trying to do, then that kind of takes your mind off, the severity of things sometimes.
We saw your numbers. We know what your stuff's like. It's ridiculous. But is there any part of you that watched the 7th inning, watched the 8th inning, and you're out there on the bump in the pen going, really? I got to come in and follow that?
Hey, it's been a lot of fun. They make it look so easy, and they make it easy on me. Wade's always giving me a hard time because I don't ever have to throw 2 innings because him and Kelvin are always picking up the slack. But, yeah, it's funny sometimes. They go 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down, then your closer's in there walking the leadoff guy in the 9th inning. So, it's been a lot of fun, though. We give each other a good time about it.
Do you feel like you're missing Kelvin right now?
Yeah.
You can't just have 2 without him. Isn't that right?
He's been unbelievable. He's that bridge, with a young starting staff sometimes. He was that guy that could go in there and give us two-plus innings. And he's another unsung hero for us, for sure.
None of you are tricking anyone either. Like, it's all gas. It's all nastiness. I mean, do you like the fact that after 6 innings, the opposition is fearing what's coming out of the bullpen for the Royals?
Yeah, we don't think about that too much as part of the big 3 or whatever they termed it as. We think about going out there and doing our job day in and day out, and I think that's what makes it so special being down there with those guys.
You guys were being used a lot down the stretch. Any fatigue that set in there, or was it just all adrenaline?
I think once we got to mid-September, I think it just kind of kicked in gear for everybody. We all started feeling a little bit better. I mean, middle of the year, we all go through our bumps and bruises, but as soon as September hit, we all got healthy and felt good, and I think that helped us right down the stretch.
Did you guys enjoy the role, knowing that if you guys had a lead in the postseason, it's Kelvin in the 7th, you in the 8th, you in the 9th? Like, does that matter to relievers, knowing you're getting in the game,
I think your good relievers are the ones that embrace that pressure, knowing that the game's on the line and there's nobody else coming out there. You 3 got it. If you give it up, it's on you. So I think the good ones enjoy that pressure and use it to their advantage.
And it seems like Dayton Moore, Wade, is trying to make this a 5-inning game by bringing back Luke Hojaver for a 2-year deal. Is he going to be the 6th inning stopper now? What do you think?
I don't know. He could probably do any of those roles you just named. He's I don't know. He was nastiest one that year in the bullpen too, besides you.
Yeah,
and probably the big
I don't
leagues.
know. Hey, it's a good problem to have. That's for sure.
Now, you said they weren't tricking anybody, but I see a little bit of this and a little bit of this out there too.
Oh, okay.
Come on now.
Okay.
Let's not just talk about the number 1.
It's like a power this in this, right?
Oh, it's all power.
It's all power.